been talking with a lot of people lately, and I hear the same thing over and over again. I just don't know who I am. I don't know my identity. Who am I? And this is a reoccurring theme in society. Everywhere you look, people don't know who they are. Even down to the basics of knowing their gender. They just don't know who they are. Society is running around trying to figure out who they are and grasp at all these kind of straws. But there are so many people in the church that are still stuck with the same question: who am I? Now, for years I've struggled with this, and I'm not going to tell you that I never struggle with it now. But a few years ago I was praying and I needed to know who I was. And God gave me the word chosen. I am chosen. And that's great. That was what I needed in the moment. I needed to know I was chosen because I was struggling with even feeling loved. But it goes so much more than that. And we read the scriptures and we know that we're loved and we're cherished and we're chosen and all of these different things. But our basic identity boils down to a Genesis concept. You go back to the book of Genesis and it says that God made them in His image. God made them, male and female, in the image of God. So who am I? I am made in the image of God. I am the image of God. So what does that tell me, that I am the image of God? It means that anything that doesn't align with His image isn't my true self. It's things that have been placed on me, either by myself, by flesh, by society, by what life has done to me. But if it doesn't line up with who God is, then it's not my true self. And that's the way I try to gauge my life, especially here recently. If this doesn't line up with who God is, then it's not who I am. So it strips away all of those clutches that I use. That this is just who I am. I was born this way. This is in my DNA. This is how I will always be. If it is not who God is, if it is not His character, if it does not show Jesus Christ walking around inside of me because I am His tabernacle, I am His temple. When He filled me with the Holy Ghost, I become the temple of God. Then it's not who I am. I'm not bound by it. So it's when those things come up, when I say something I shouldn't say, and I'm like, oh, well, that's just who I am. Just sometimes I say, no, it's not who I am. It's God showing me that it's something else that He needs to take out of me so I can be who He made me to be, which is His image. I'm designed to bring Him glory. I'm designed to show His image. I'm designed to show people to Him. Anything that I'm doing that's contrary to that, I can guarantee it's not me. It's not my true self. It's a false self that I have adapted, that I have clung to. Because the truth of the matter is, you were created in the image of God. You were created to bring Him glory. So anything that you are struggling with that doesn't bring Him glory, anything that you have resigned yourself to that doesn't show His image, that's not your true self. Stop believing the lie that this is all you will ever be. You were created to be the image of God. So let Him strip away the things that are keeping you from being all that He designed you to be. His image, His glory. Let Him strip that away so you can be your true self. Don't be afraid to let Him take away the layers that are holding you back. Let Him restore you to what you were always intended to be before life happened. Today, confidently go before the throne of God and ask Him to reveal Himself in you. Because you, my beautiful friend, you were created to be the image